Arre.
Entonces dejamos la pluma y todo lo de él allá afuera de la casa. Hey.
Yeah, so I fucking put the hood on here that we had from the previous truck, from the rat rod, from the 48. This is the leftover pieces. But it fits here. The patina almost matches too. That's just pretty golden. I think they should just leave it patina, but I think they're still torn on painting it or not. But I think it should just be. Está muy culero para pintarla toda, que la carrocería mejor que la deje así mojosa.
Así que la deje. Ahí está mi esté chida, mira.
So probably need to cut. I'm gonna need to cut this entire firewall, inner fender wells, and the whole floor pan, so I can channel it over that one fucking G-body frame, and maybe even fucking shave that frame, reinforce it from the inside if it's too wide. Hopefully it's not though. We'll find out. Everything looks like it might be like an inch away from just sitting on. So, let's see. We're also missing a door. And even though this fender's hit a little bit, that fender looks better shape-wise, but it has some rot on the bottom. So it's probably a doper alternative to just leave the color, if they're gonna go with the patina look, and then just kind of try to dolly out those little dings. I mean, the whole truck's fucking dinged. Like, it's solid, but for a patina truck, I think, if you're gonna go full painting, it's doable, but it's gonna be a whole lot of body work and panels and shit like that, so it's far from there yet. That first gonna get it running, and then whatever. I gotta cut all through this floor and through the inside to release. I already knew going into this that I have to cut this front horns from the frame almost to where the steering gearbox is, to be able to clear the front end of the bomb. I already knew going into this that I have to cut this front horns from the frame almost to where the steering gearbox is, to be able to clear the front end of the bomb. On my 52, it's on a Regal frame, and the same thing, I had to cut it pretty short to be able to get that right proportion of the tire. Right here I'm sitting center of the wheel well, and it's just more or less on a 52. It's on a Regal frame, and the same thing, I had to cut it pretty short to be able to get that right proportion of the tire. Right here I'm sitting center of the wheel well, and it's just more or less on a 52. It's on a Regal frame, and the same thing, I had to cut it pretty short to be able to get that right proportion of the tire. Right here I'm sitting center of the wheel well, and it's just more or less on a 52. It's on a Regal frame, and the same thing, I had to cut it pretty short to be able to get that right proportion of the tire. Right here I'm sitting center of the wheel well, and it's just more or less going to tell me what I need to do. Once I set it where it's going to be, I'm going to graft back that shit to here, how it's supposed to be, but also like putting this into it. give it this angle. Hopefully I'll have to fucking recut it a bunch of times. It should be golden though. By using the fucking evil eye. But yeah, pretty much almost getting close to getting close. Frame that fits exactly over it, so it gives me square and everything stays golden, you know what I'm saying? Just little tricks of the trade. It's like one gallon. No bueno. Fuck. Last night though, what was easiest and would allow before it started flexing too much over here where I pie cut it. But I think there should be just plenty. Obviously I had already cut the shit out of the floor. Body drop, so it helps you lay the rockers and yeah, put new floor. So that's just within the fucking plan. My next thing, just to finish this fabrication of narrowing the fucking frame, is to narrow this cross member. It's still a lot to do, but it's pretty much done. Once I narrowed the frame, you know, that's the main thing. Homie had asked me why I cut out the firewall, and basically because I know for a fact I'm gonna have to fucking recess it in like an inch or two because of the fucking distributor on the... Some crazy ass crackhead lady sold me that lamp for $2. That's just fucking wicked. Fucking light up the whole shop. This truck had already been through some shit, so don't trap. The firewall's back on though. That makes me feel like it's more of a vehicle now. Yeah. Looking like a truck again. Pretty close. Be this hot at fucking 6, what's it, like 7 in the morning, I don't know, 8. I've been out here fucking with as hell. Pretty much have all the floor in. I'll put the steering column. I want to have it running by this weekend. Let's see. Can it be done? Panels are hella rigid and stamped. It's just surface rust on them anyway. But I had to cut them off the front for the clearance of the front frames. And then I'm using them. That one's already pretty much all blended into the fucking side. So I can get rid of this rust piece. And then it's going to give it rigidity on the side and shit. So I can have the mount there. I'm still going to run a brace over it like a hoop. That'll mount on all the 4 mounting corners. But that should be pretty golden. Just try not to spend any money on steel. But I think I should be good with all the fucking metal that's left from the Monte Carlo too, so should be pretty golden. All that's gonna be carpeted and seam sealed for Shisa. I gotta fucking run all the harnessing and make a grommet hole and then weld around it because that's just tight. Anyway, this hole flat as fuck. She's like 5 pounds. Pretty much how it was before, and if I still wanted to I can run the little bolts through here, but I'm probably not, so don't look too shabby and shit. Yeah, should be golden. Got steering for sure. Hopefully I'm gonna not fucking fat or anything. Gotta adjust the shit out of my belt, but that should be golden. It's ironic because it actually fits perfectly on the original hole that this column, this cowl had for this truck, and well, it fits there perfectly. But TU, ECM, so yeah. Klaus. Obviously, once I get it running and driving, by the end of the week, it's still gonna need a fucking door, a bed, and windows. So, damn, there's some clean cutting for a guessing with the death wheel. But straight up, it's a bolt connector for all the fucking harness. Just plugs in. I didn't want to make any more holes on the firewall because this was already fuck with it, but you know, I gotta have the fuse box down there and everything, so fuck it. Gonna look newer. I wish it had all the little fucking doors that are missing, to be honest. But whatever. Just gonna do the rest of the pedal wiring and then tuck the rest, and it should be golden. I got it started earlier. So. I broke the wing window the other day. I drove it, trying to open it, all fucking stupid. Wash my fucking balls. I already like spent part of the time. I didn't have a puppy. I'm gonna take that blue fucking shit off. 69 miles till empty. You just keep the fucking rusted ass crooked one. I ain't even look too bad. Anyway, for sure, hard flex is this fuel injection air breather with the letters facing forward. I think that's pretty cool to have. Open it up and be like, oh, it's a fuel injection. Oh, battery's low again, bitch. But I don't know. Kind of makes me sad to see this shit like this because it's running. I just robbed the carburetor for that other truck, and then you know what I'm saying. This shit was running before, and I sold the engine from it. And the fucking computer's just tripping. Anyway, narrow enough, and it was out of an inline six Jeep engine, so it should hold this V6 no problem. I'm afraid of the corn gasoline fucking everything up. You know what I'm saying? A little squeaky in the belt. Pretty good for first runners. Nothing's perfect. This motherfucker's leaking from right here. I think a local guy here can fix it for cheap. But yeah, this is pretty crazy. I had no brake pad, and it wore down to the metal. I guess a brake pad disappeared, or they never put one on there. I'll put it back together. Just prefab it. It's already prefab and drill hole and everything adjustable, so that's what we're going with. This took a long time to fucking arrive on the mail. From Hyundai itself and shit. Here we go. Straight maiden voyage. A week, 2 weeks, running dry.
Ahí está, con